Hi everyone, welcome back to Sun's Arts. If you're new, welcome to the family. Today's DIYs are all home decor and stenciled up. So let's move on to DIY number 1. For this, I'm going to use one of this wooden sign, a huge mason jar sign, and I used for one of the projects in the past. So now I'm going to distress the back part of it with white chalk paint, and I dry brushed all over it, and this is how it looks after it is dried. Now I'm going to take one of the stencils that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to select one of the cute verbiage which says start your day with a smile, and I stenciled it out with this black chalk paint like you're seeing. I'm just using the stencil brush to stencil all around, and this is how it looks after it is all done. And I'm also going to take one of these flowers all around the mason jar, so I'm using this plastic stencil from Dollar Tree as well. I'm using the stencil brush and with the same black chalk paint I'm just stenciling 5 or 6 flowers around. Now after this is dried, I'm going to take one of this burlap ribbon, and I'm just measuring the exact size to the top of the jar. Before that, I'm actually inserting the tag that it came along, and I'm just attaching this burlap ribbon on top of the jar with the dab of a hot glue on either side. Now I have this cute cotton ribbon which has black arrows, and I thought like this would be like a perfect ribbon to go with it. So I'm just taking a small piece and I'm attaching it on top of this burlap ribbon, basically in the center. And I'm also taking 2 pieces of greenery that I got from Dollar Tree as well. Basically this is a Dollar Tree project, you guys. Everything is from Dollar Tree. And I'm also taking a flower in the center and I attached that, and I also wanted to highlight the flower with one of this brown bead that is also from Dollar Tree, and this calls it done. So I'm just loving the final result, how this farmhouse style mason jar sign which says cute heartwarming message which says start your day with a smile. Of course I had to do a little touch up where the paint came out of the stencil, and I'm so happy about the final result. You have to let me know what you think as well. This video would be part of Stencil It Up playlist, and this is hosted by CeeJ or CeeJ DIYs and co-hosted by Krista or Krista's Crafty Life and Laparsha or Creating It Myself. And I'm going to leave the links of this Creative Ladies YouTube channel in my description box, as well as the playlist of all the amazing creators. Please make sure to watch all of them. I promise there will be like a lot of creative ideas using stencil app. So yeah, so let's move on to DIY number 2. For this DIY, I'm going to take one of this broken charger plate and repurpose into something home decor. You will not even notice the broken part. So I'm going to attach this with a little bit of a hot glue and a permanent glue, and this is how it looks after it is stuck. You can't even see the broken line. Now I'm going to paint this charger plate with this white chalk paint that I am going to give like a couple of coats, maybe 2 or 3, to get like a nice coverage. After 2 coats of the white chalk paint, this is how it looks, and I'm going to let it dry, and I'm going to paint one more. While the paint is drying, I'm going to use one of this home sign. This is actually a mirror one. I took a small home which has a heart inside, and I'm actually painting with this black chalk paint all over it, and I'm going to let it dry. While that is drying, my charger plate is all dried up and ready to be stenciled, and I got this cute stencil from Dollar Tree. This is a recent one, and it says it's good to be home. I'm going to stencil that part just below the home, just like that, and I took like black chalk paint and a stencil. This is how it looks after the stencil is came out. And I'm also going to take the leaf from the same stencil, and I'm going to stencil that all around the border of the charger plate, just like so. This is how it looks after it is all decorated. Now I am going to attach this painted home on top of the verbiage, just like that, with a dab of a hot glue, and it looks so gorgeous. I think this is my favorite so far, and I'm also going to create a bow. I thought of using this jute and cotton twine, but I decided to use one of this burlap bow and one of this cotton bow which has got arrows. So I wanted to keep everything uniform, so I'm just taking two pieces of the same length, and then I'm attaching on top of each other, and I'm going to circle it with this jute cotton twine. And also I'm going to create like a cute bow with the ducktailing on either side, and this creates a cute bow that goes just below the verbiage, and I'm going to attach that with a dab of a hot glue, just like so. And I also wanted to attach a tiny wooden bead in the center. I also got like two fern leaves on either side to just finish the look. I'm also going with some more greenery and just to give like more lush and beautiful decor there. And this is how it looks after it's all done, and I'm so happy how this end result turned out, and this is my favorite, I admit. It's so gorgeous with this home sign in the center and the verbiage and the leaves. It's such a cute farmhouse sign, and I'm so happy how this turned out. So you have to let me know what you think as well. On to DIY number 3. For this, I'm going to use one of the mason jar that I used for my previous project, and I'm going to paint it with white chalk paint on the back side of it. And I'm also going to use one of the stencils that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use this verbiage which says do all good things with love, and I'm using the same black chalk paint, taking a dab of it, and I'm going to stencil it on top of this mason jar with my stencil brush, and this is how it looks. Now I'm going to show the end result. This is the fun part. Yeah, it came out so cute, and I'm also going to decorate with these two more flowers on either side just to give like more glamour to it. And I'm going to attach this galvanized cap on top of this mason jar, just like so, with a dab of a hot glue. Now I have to decorate this with this cotton jute twine that I got from Dollar Tree recently, and I'm going to twine it around the top of this galvanized metallic piece by taking a little bit of a hot glue and attaching one corner of it in the back of the mason jar, just like so. And I'm going to go like maybe 5 to 10 circles, and then I'm going to attach the other end in the back with a dab of a hot glue, just like so. Now the twined jar looks so gorgeous. Now it needs a little bit of greenery. I took like tiny greenery from one of those flower bouquets, and I'm just attaching a couple of them on top, and I'm also going to take a white flower in the center, and I also got like baby's breath on one end, attached one of the white flower, and I'm going to highlight the flower with this brown bead, and this calls it done. Look how gorgeous this sign turned out, and those stencil letter, the heartwarming verbiage which says do all good things with love. It's so gorgeous. It's such a cute farmhouse sign, and I'm so happy how this turned out as well. So you have to let me know what your thoughts are. So these are some of the cute stenciled repurposed farmhouse style DIYs, and I'm so happy each one of them turned out so gorgeous, and they're all so cohesively looking similar. I'm so happy how this turned out. When I started, I was thinking what should I do with, but the end result turned out really happy and pleasing to me. I'm so happy how all these turned out. I hope you will also see it that way, and you have to let me know which one is your favorite, and you would like to give any suggestions towards my channel. I would appreciate that, and I'm also very glad and appreciative to each one of you for the love and support that you've been giving constantly towards my channel, and I am very grateful to it. Thank you so much. And if you're new and if you like some of these, and I hope you would consider subscribing, liking and sharing. And please don't forget to hit on the bell icon for me for the notifications when I upload videos like this. Until next time, if you'd like to see more of my videos, I'm going to tag some on the right corner of the screen. Like I always say, thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you again.